Hi everyone, this is LeetCode problem number 605. This is fourth problem from LeetCode 75 series. So what is the question? Question states that we are given an array and those array contains integers like 0 and 1. What do we need to do is that we have, and then again we are given an integer. So here 0 indicates that it is empty and we can plant a flower, okay? And 1 indicates that it is not empty. So we cannot plant a flower, and then we are given an integer and then we are asked to return true if we can plant n flowers in the given flower bed. Okay, so the problem is very easy, right? If we are given 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, give me 1 second. Yeah, so if we are given 1, 0, 0, 1, what we can do is that we can iterate through the array and we can see if it is empty, then we can plant a flower. Now one more thing that we have to take care is that we cannot plant adjacent flowers, right? Like if this 0 it is there, I cannot fill it with 1. Why? Because we cannot place flowers in adjacent plots, right? This is given over here. Flowers cannot be planted in adjacent plots. Okay, so this is what we cannot do. Okay, so now let's say we have 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. What are we gonna do is that we will iterate and first we'll go and we'll see, okay, this is equals to 1. I don't have to bother about it. I'll just move to next. Now, is I equals to 0? Yes, it is equals to 0. Then what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna check the value before that and value after that. Now if both of them are 0, I'm gonna plant the flower. So here both of them are not 0. I'll move, I'll come here. Now what I'll again check, if my array of I minus 1 and array of I plus 1, if they both are 0, then yes, I can plant a flower. I will change this to 1. So let's say now my array will become 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, my I was here. Now I know that my, like, so whenever I'm planting a flower, I will say that, okay, I have marked 1 flower. So right now I've marked 1 flower, and if I reach a count where my count is about to be greater than or equal to the number, the target that they have given, right, I can exit the loop and I can say, okay, true, I can plant n number of flowers in the given flower bed. Okay, this is it, and it's very easy to code, so let's code it now. So first we'll initialize the variable count to count the number of flowers we are planting and if to see if it exceeds the required number of flowers that we need to plant. Now we'll iterate through the array. So for iterating through the array, I will run a for loop where we'll say int I should be less than flower bed size and I plus plus. Now once we have this, first we'll check if we can only plant a flower if it is, if at my flower bed at current index I have 0, right? If at flower bed of I, if I have 0, at that time only I can plant a flower. Now this is one condition. When can I plant a flower? When the adjacent positions also we have to see, right? I can only plant a flower if my left plot and right plot is empty. So I'll say if empty plot I is equals to 0. If my I is equals to 0 like that, if I'm at like my 0th index, then obviously I'll mark my left as empty, or else the other condition is that my flower bed I minus 1 should be double equal to 0. Okay, so this would ensure that my left plot is empty. Now I can say if my right plot, empty right plot, and for that what I have to do is my flower bed. Okay, one thing, if I'm at my last index, right, at that time I have to check if my flower bed, if my I is at last index, then I'll set it true, or my flower bed I plus 1 should be double equal to 0, should be double equal to 0. Yes, I hope it is readable. This is 0. Okay, this is at last index and this I plus 1 is equal to 0. Now if in case I have both the plots empty, so I can say if my left and right plot both are empty and if my current is 0, then I can plant my flower. So I will initialize my flower bed of I to 1. That means now I have planted a flower, and because I have planted a flower, I'll increase the count. Now one thing is that if whenever, let's say I've wanted to plant 2 flowers and in half of my array I was able to plant my 2 flowers, as soon as I plant my flowers I'll just return true. Or let's say if I reach till the end of my array and I was able to plant all the flowers, I will return, if my count is greater than or equal to n, that means I was able to plant the required number of flowers. If it is false, then I was not able to plant that number of flowers, so it will return false. This is it. Let's try running it. Okay, test cases are passing fine. Let's try submitting it. Okay, so this is also passing. Thank you everyone for watching.